So although we've been doing a lot of different things with athletes for almost 15 years now, since 2004, we started doing things on the, different locations, different private facilities, some things at MCC here and there. But we opened our own facility March 1st, 2013, 6 years ago now. Obviously a whole different ball game. Not only responsibility of running a business and, you've got bills to pay and things, but more importantly than that for us, it was having to maintain the quality of what we know we want to put out there for our athletes and our members at a much bigger scale. So almost overnight, quadrupling and even more our volume was definitely stressful. But bigger than that even yet would be maintaining our core values, making sure that character is number one, all the other things that we really take pride in, and having to do that at a much bigger scale once we opened our own facility was definitely stressful at first, but again, without the amazing people we have around us, wouldn't be able to do it. But proud of what we've been able to do over the last 6 years now being in our own space. So people actually rip on me once in a while about the name Next Level. Kind of cliche at this point. People say it a lot. I've got buddies that'll kind of mix it into sentences that kind of mess with me a little bit. But people ask me how we came up with the name Next Level Strength Conditioning, and there's actually a story to it. I wasn't just looking for something, cheesy and catchy. But my last game ever playing high school hockey, we lost in the state semis to a really good team, and going through the handshake, my high school hockey coach, who was definitely a mentor as a person for me personally, Mike Dozier, gave me a big hug and just whispered in my ear. He's like, "You're going to the next level." And at the time it meant a lot to me, and I did go on to play, Division III college hockey, but, that always stuck with me. So coming out of college, knowing I wanted to do something with athletes, really wanting to focus on, at the original point, working with athletes and helping them achieve their goals and move on to the next step of their career, brought back that memory of what Coach Doge said to me, and that's where Next Level Strength Conditioning came from. At the time, 2004, the early days of the internet, doing a search, I think there was one Next Level in like Baltimore, but that was it. That's all I could find, and I, thought that we'd just kind of stay small and do some things on the side, and never thought we would be where we are today. But that Google search looks a lot different now. There are quite a few Next Level Strength Conditionings. But at the end of the day, here locally, we're proud of being a brand that people know about, are aware of, and the biggest piece is that when they think about Next Level, they think about quality and good people and culture and core values around character and things like that. So proud of the name, and although I get ripped on once in a while for it, I'm glad it stuck. So people ask us all the time about the mountains and the Next Level logo as well. We're in Rochester, New York, not a ton of mountainous locations here in the area, but originally, like I said, early 2004, started doing some things with some local high school hockey players at a private facility, and actually a very good friend of mine, Dave VanKouwenberg, at the time, we were actually doing some things together, and he's actually currently the assistant coach with RIT Hockey, who I work with now as well, and he kind of went the hockey direction, I went more of the strength conditioning direction, but he had experience working with actually Coach Boyle in his pro days on the off season, and we kind of started doing some things together with local athletes, and talking about a logo, talking about a name. He brought up the mountains as a metaphor, for reaching the peak of your performance and reaching the peak of your career, and it stuck. And when we opened our own facility, we actually thought about making some changes to the logo, and a good friend of mine, Mike Ferrari, actually said, he's like, that's kind of a logo that people understand and get what that means, those mountains. So they stuck, and hopefully it'll be around for a long time. Goals for the future, 6 years has gone fast, even though it's a pretty long period of time, but we want this just to be the beginning. We want to continue to help people reach their goals at all levels, from our high level athletes to our brand new younger population that are just trying to build a foundation of performance and athleticism. We want to be a place that people recognize as, again, good people, and a culture that really values character. We want kids to be excited to come here. We want this to be a fun environment. We want kids to stay here after their workout and not want to leave. From our adults, we have a really close relationship personally with all of our adults. We're a big family, and we want to continue that. So again, we see nothing but growth and nothing but continued improvement on our end as well. We always want to learn and always want to improve on our end. So we're looking forward to continuing to offer a quality product for a long time to come.